This is what Real Monarchs works with. You see Axel Kai is starting up front, as is O'Gara. Lim O'Gara out wide for Eric Boucher's bunch of 4-3-3. Two changes as well. One comes between the sticks indirectly as a result of international duty. A series of changes means Nico Hansen is into the side after Adam Beaudry started last night with the first team. And then also in the heart of defense, Charlie Harper slots in. Played big minutes at the tail end of their match a couple weeks ago against Austin 2 to the UNC product. He gets a look. 4 changes to be precise, also 2 changes on the front line with Alex Harris, the 4th overall pick, making his Rapids 2 debut tonight. Well, we're just about set to get things underway here at America First Field. This is the home of Real Salt Lake. We're in the first team park tonight for a special occasion. This is a venue that has hosted some top-tier footballing events, including the MLS All-Star Game in 2009 and the CONCACAF Champions League Finals 2 years later, among many other things. We are underway here from Sandy, Utah. It is Monarchs in the purple and red going left to right on your screen. In an ideal world, they should be concentrated around the top 4 of the Western Conference for the bulk of the year, so there is no late season drama when it comes to postseasons. This ball comes in, headed along in an excellent stop. Follow up from Marquez. And finally, Colorado able to pick up the scraps. Nico Hansen keeping Rapids 2 level for the time being. Down on the edge of the area, referee waves away any appeals. A loose touch here. Goalkeeper's out of net, and they will come back to the earlier foul against Kirkfleet, and this may get interesting. Because
it's got a red card.
It is a red card. Denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity against Max Kirkfleet, who is sent off in the 31st minute. He was the last line of defense. It was a denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, and he has no one to play. It's Bassett to take, and what a strike it is! A stunner from Sam Bassett, and it's 1-0 Colorado. Picture perfect from the homegrown talent. Sensational. Nestling in the top corner, no chance. They'll have to battle back a goal down with a man down. This is one back by Bassett, played into the path of an oncoming Harris, and Alfin passes his second test of the night. Terrific through ball here, and now Rapids stroking it around with confidence, unsurprisingly. This time it's struck right into the wall by Hossa. And there is no encore for Rapids 2 on that occasion. If you're Eric Boucher, you have to be pleased with how your side weathered the storm for the opening 30 minutes. A side that conceded a fair few goals a year ago. But now they may face another break. This is Marquez, and it's knocked out of play for the match's first corner. This Rapids 2 side, though, conceded 54 goals, which was in the bottom 10 of the league comfortably. They also were the worst goal-scoring unit, and that is a big part of the reason why they finished last in the Western Conference and missed the playoffs by a significant margin. But they weather the storm tonight. They wait for the miscue, and now they pounce. Although they do have a corner to deal with here. It will come with in-swing. Toward the near post, flicked on, still loose, and knocked in! Real Monarchs with an equalizer. Marquez wheeling away in celebration. 1-1. Amadou will run it down. And there is the halftime whistle. So an opening 30 minutes that was relatively tame, and then everything went haywire. It's a 1-1 scoreline at intermission. He replaces him up front. Maybe you wonder if Colton Swan moves more centrally. On the other side of things, it is Liam O'Gara, who was on a yellow card. He's replaced by Max Jennings in a like-for-like swap. Jennings starting last week at right back. He now features as a wide attacking mid, someone who lit up the score sheet at times during his tenure with Georgetown as a fullback. So the referee's given his signal, and we are back underway here in Utah. Real Monarchs and Rapids 2 with 3 points still up for grabs, a match that lies on a knife edge. Cross comes in. Was a a Monarchs player got a touch to it. And we are just out once again for another corner. It's an appetizing delivery, this. Ultimately, the Monarchs man trying to clear it. Was fortunate that didn't backfire on him. Also within swing. Back post, headed on and in. Dauda Amadou puts Colorado back in front. Rapids 2 respond, and they inch their noses back ahead. Terrific cross, pinpoint accuracy from Hossa. The header down from Amadou makes it. The Reims reserve team, I should say. Under contract with the Liga side, though. Plays this forward. Masales. Muscled off it. Swan. Delicious ball forward. Flag stays down as well. It's Giop. Giop! Terrific stop from Alfin to deny the man on his debut. He manages to just wrap it around Sharpie. He has a good pop at this as well. Now from more of an attacking mid role to a proper frontline role. Ensuing corner comes in. And talking to Colton Swan this week, being outpossessed for a lion's share of the night. Loose touch from Farnsworth. He's already on a yellow card, and that was a risky tackle as well. And if this is a second, this would be his night. Yellow shown. And there is the red. So Zach Farnsworth sent off with a second yellow, and Real Monarchs down to 9. Taken short. Hossa. It is loose for Jennings, who immediately loses it. Is fouled by Garcia, deems our lead official. 3 minutes of added time separate Colorado Rapids 2 from an elusive first victory of this 2025 Next Pro campaign. Would be their first win of the season, would also be their first win since August 3rd, a 2-1 victory over Houston Dynamo Dos. Still time before we get there. Anderson. He was held. Sprayed wide. Terrific cross in, back post, and it's in front and knocked in. Real Monarchs down to 9 have found an equalizer, and it's Griffin Dillon who pokes it in. We are right at the added 3 minutes. Hossa. Kaliskan. And there is the full-time whistle. a veteran of MLS Next Pro, his third season in the competition. He faces Hansen. And Kaliskin converts with authority. Well-struck penalty. No chance for Hansen despite guessing the right way. Went through his first taste of Next Pro penalties against Trace Alfin. And Hossa tucks it in with aplomb. His first penalty shootout gets off on a great start, and both teams converting on their first round of penalties. And he skies it. Early advantage for Rapids 2. Well, it's a brutal penalty. What does he have in his locker in penalties? And he'll miss as well. Dragging it wide, and the early advantage neutralized. It appeared Alfin may have guessed the right way anyway. So it's been a while since he stepped up to the spot. Against Hansen. And Dillon rolls it in. Sending it to penalties with late dramatics, and then comfortably converting on his. A long run up. Doesn't matter anyways. Completely freezes Alfin, and Malik Pinto levels it through 3 rounds. It's a long process. Anderson against Hansen. And he drives it in the top right. Well placed. Well, there's no penalty rush for him, clearly. Doesn't matter that he didn't take one. Garcia against Trace Alfin, the substitute. And Garcia slots it in. Impressive penalty from the 16-year-old, and we're effectively in sudden death mode now. And Barea drives it in with ferocity. The pressure on Colorado now. They must score to continue the shootout. Must score to keep the shootout alive. Simpson against Alfin, and Simpson continues it, unfazed by the pressure. An academy kid, 17 years of age. And now we're into the defenders with round 6. Masalis rolls it in, and placed perfectly as well. Signed from Canadian Premier League side Vancouver FC. This is his first experience in a Next Pro penalty shootout. Can he keep them alive against Trace Alfin? Cameron stutter step, and he scores. 5-5 through 6 rounds. And it's saved by Alfin. The marathon continues. Similar story here. He's trying to send Alfin the wrong way, but Alfin's able to recover enough. Time his palms to it, and we keep rolling here in Utah. Round 8, Wesley Sharpie, the center back for Real Monarchs. 32 years old, very experienced throughout American soccer. He is against Nico Hansen. And Sharpie converts. 6-5 in round 8. And it could become a very busy stretch here for Trace Alfin. Confident center back for Colorado Rapids 2. Balous converts. 6-6 through 8 rounds. This is stroked in with aplomb. It's Trace Alfin, the substitute, against Nico Hansen. Goalkeeper on goalkeeper. And Alfin strikes it in. How about this night from the substitute? Can Hansen return the favor against his counterpart? No, he can't! Colorado loses the shootout, and Real Monarchs secure the additional point in the MLS Next Pro standings. Alfin mobbed by his teammates.